Welcome to Keshav Techno Learning Academy. Today we will see the easiest examples for VLOOKUP function. So in our first example, what we are going to do is that we have a data set for country and its capital city. We will pass the country ID over here. According to that, country and its capital city should be displayed over here. So for to achieve that, what we can do is select the country cell. In this cell, we will use VLOOKUP function. So we have written a VLOOKUP. Then we need to pass the VLOOKUP value over here. So we will pass the ID. So this is our VLOOKUP value. So we will select the cell over here that having the address that is E2. Then we will pass the second argument. So it suggests that table array. So our data set, entire data set is considered as table array. So our data set is starting from A2. Then we will need to specify the last value, that is C260. So you can say that our data set has been selected over here by specifying the range. So our last cell has been selected, that is 260. Then our third argument is column index number. So what we need to pass over here, that of which column you want to display the value over here. So this is our first column, this is our second column, and this is our third column. So we want to see a second column value over here. Then here you need to pass exact match or approximate match. So we will pass over here, that is false is stand for exact match. So we will pass country ID 1. So you can see the country is over here. According to that, we want to see the capital city also over here. So what we need to do is that we look up function, then our VLOOKUP value is this. Then we will specify the range for that, that is A2 up to C260, that is the last cell address. Then of which column we will need to see the data over here, that is our third column, that is capital city, and we want to match the exact value. So we can see whenever we will pass the country ID over here and pressing the tab, it will show us the country and its capital city over here. Now in our second example, we are going to learn what is a exact match and what is approximate in VLOOKUP function. So to understand exact match and approximate match in a VLOOKUP function in Excel, we have a simplest example that will help you to understand it better. In this example, you can see saving from, saving to, and return. These are the three columns. Based on that, we will learn exact match and approximate match in a VLOOKUP. So saving we will pass over here, and according to that, return value will be displayed over here. So to achieve that, we will use the cell address of a return column, and we will write VLOOKUP function over here. Then you can see our lookup value. So lookup value is E2. Then we will specify our data range. So this is our data range. Then which column you want to display over here. So first, second, and third. So we will specify column number 3, that is the return. Then we have a two options, that is true and false. False is exact match and true is approximate match. So we will use first one is false. So we'll pass the 51,000 over here. So you can see the return is 5. So 51 is having a return, that is 5. But what if we will pass, that is 55,000? Then it is not showing anything. and instead of returning anything, it is displaying in a means not applicable. So this is the example of exact match. But now we are going to specify that is true, that is approximate match. So you can see the data range we have specified, that is 55, it comes under the range that is 51 to 60,000. So it is displaying the return value is 5. Now we will specify the 61,000, so it is showing us that is 6. But what if we will specify 67,000? Then also it is displaying 6, because 67,000 is comes under 61 to 70. So this can show the simplest way to learn about the exact match and approximate match in a VLOOKUP in Excel. In our third example, we are going to filter out the common values out of the two columns. First column is that data set. In a column 1, users having a role as an admin. So these are the users who have the admin role. Data set in a column 2, users having a role as a client. So the users are comes under the column 2, that is having a role as a client. What we want to achieve, that you want to check how many users have a both role, that is admin and client. So we will, or we can get the value over here that is having the both role, that is admin and client. So to achieve that, we will start in a result column. We look up, then our lookup value is this, that is b4. Then we will specify the range over here. So we want to do that this column B should be matched with the column D. So we will select the entire value of column D. So this is our range. Then this is the column index. The column D should be matched with which column, that is B. So we will specify the index over here, that is 1. Then we will specify the exact match over here, that is false. So we can drag the value of this expression over here, and we will see the result over here. So in the first row, we are able to see the Kishan. So Kishan is having admin role, as well as we can see Kishan is also having a client role. Then after, we are able to see the Mayur. So Mayur is also having an admin role, as well as he has a client role too. Then Rajesh. So Rajesh is admin as well as client too. Then the fourth value is Prakash. So Prakash is having a admin role as well as client role. Rest of the users are having either admin role or client role. So this is the easiest way to filter out the common value out of the two columns whenever you have a large number of data set. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel and please click on bell icon so that you can get the update on my next video. Please share this video and do comment.